If you're a business coach, you know there's this invisible barrier, right? Something that's holding you back from your true potential. Well, today, we're going to talk about what that barrier is, and more importantly, how to absolutely smash through it.
I mean, think about why you got into this business. It was to guide transformations, to see those incredible breakthroughs, and to help leaders do things they never thought were possible. And yet, the reality for so many amazing coaches is just a daily battle with tasks that have nothing to do with coaching at all. Sound familiar?
Okay, check this out, because this is a pretty staggering stat. For every single 45-minute coaching session you deliver, you're spending an extra 30 to 45 minutes on admin work. We're talking session prep, detailed notes, follow-up emails, tracking, all of it. That's nearly doubling your time commitment for every client, every single session. It's wild. Look, this isn't just about being busy. This is about a hidden second job that is silently killing your growth, your energy, and your entire business. So let's really unpack the true cost of all this operational chaos. You know that feeling, right? It actually has a name. It's called decision fatigue, and it's a real, measurable neurological state. After making hundreds of tiny decisions all day, from scheduling and marketing to client feedback, your brain's ability to do high-level, strategic thinking just plummets. In fact, studies show that a whopping 60% of executives feel their judgment is impaired because of this exact thing. Let's put it another way. When half, literally half of your potential work hours are eaten up by non-billable admin stuff, you're not just losing time, you're basically running your business at 50% capacity. That is a huge, huge operational problem. We actually call this the burnout equation. It's pretty simple. You take the constant friction from all those manual tasks, you add in the mental drain of decision fatigue, and what do you get? You get a cycle that leads directly to stagnant growth. It's the reason so many brilliant coaches hit an income ceiling and just can't seem to break past it. And hey, if you're feeling this, I want you to know you are so not alone. These are not personal failings, they are industry-wide symptoms. Nearly 70% of leaders report burnout, 60% admit their judgment gets fuzzy by the end of the day, and half of them feel professionally isolated, which directly hurts their performance. This is the real human cost of being overloaded. So what do we do? How do you break this cycle? Well, it takes a really fundamental strategic shift in how you think. You have to start evolving from just being a practitioner to truly becoming the CEO of your own business. You know, there are really only two paths you can take from here. There's the practitioner trap, which keeps you just trading your time for money, forever stuck by the number of hours in a day. But then there's the CEO mindset, and that's all about building systems that work for you, delegating the day-to-day execution, and freeing yourself up to focus on the big picture stuff that actually grows your business. And yeah, this is the big question, isn't it? It feels like a total catch-22. You need systems to get more time, but you need time to build the systems. So where on earth do you even start when you're already completely stretched to your limit? The answer isn't some new piece of software you have to spend weeks learning, and it's not about sacrificing another weekend. The answer is a person, a strategic partner, a specialist who is dedicated to building and running that operational engine for you. Now, let's be super clear. We are not just talking about an admin here. A coaching support virtual assistant is a specialist. They're trained in the specific operational needs of a coaching practice. Their entire job is to handle the back end of your business so you can stay in your zone of genius, which is coaching. So what does that actually look like day to day? Well, imagine your calendar and your entire client onboarding process just running seamlessly. Imagine invoices just going out and payments being tracked, all without you lifting a finger. Imagine all your client notes, their history, the follow-ups, all perfectly organized. Your VA takes over the whole operational workflow, which finally frees you up to actually lead. Okay, but this isn't just a nice idea, right? This is theory. Let's look at the real-world impact for coaches who have done this exact thing. So, for example, there was a leadership group in New York that was just drowning in operational bottlenecks. By bringing in support, their team reclaimed over 100 hours a week. A wellness practice down in Miami was literally leaking revenue because of tracking mistakes. They saved $22,000 in their first year. And a solo consultant in Chicago who was right on the verge of total burnout saw their revenue jump by 45% in just 6 months. And you know, beyond all the numbers, there's the human side of it. This quote from that same solo consultant, it just says everything. It's not just about making more money, it's about getting your energy back,
getting your passion back for the strategic work you actually love to do.
So, the path forward is pretty clear, right? It's time to stop being the chief administrator of your own business and start being its visionary leader. It's really time to reclaim your focus.
This is the ultimate shift right here. Stop getting bogged down in the day-to-day grind of managing tasks and step fully into your real role as a leader of transformations, not just for your clients, but for your own business too. So the question now is really simple. Are you ready to offload all the work that drains you so you can finally double down on the work you were truly meant to do? If the answer is yes, then your next step is to get in touch with Virtual Nexgen Solutions. They specialize in building exactly this kind of operational freedom for coaches just like you. Reach out, start the conversation, and just think about what it would feel like to finally escape that admin trap and unlock your true potential.